All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 775. This is awesome. This is for this Monday night session. We're back from the weekend. We're so excited to see all of you. Who are we? My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. I fix the music, I fix the coffee, but you're not here for what I do with the pizza and the coffee. You're here for what Brandy's here for. She's got her Series 6, she's got her 63, she's 26, Series 65, and a Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too could get a pass notice. And man, we focusing on not just the content, but we're also focusing on the technique. Yeah, those techniques, they pay off. It doesn't matter if you're doing a securities exam or you be like my girl Mish, who's back, taking tattoo exams and she's passing them using techniques. I'm just saying these techniques help you out on any kind of exam that's got a multiple choice on it, help you get that extra edge that you've been looking for. It's not just about the content. It's also about how you approach the exams and how you're reading them. What good is knowledge if you don't know how to apply it?
Right.
I can watch 1,000 videos on how to rebuild an engine. But if I never have the parts in the garage and I've never actually put my hands on the parts and actually went in there and seeing how the challenge of actually doing it, does it matter how many videos or classes you attend? No, it doesn't. So it makes no sense, right?
Right.
So that's why we teach you those techniques. And tonight we're going to do this thing called the Monday Kona Catchphrase. What is that? That means we're going to play a little game where we put some questions and answers up on the screen. You're going to go ahead and just pick what you think are the key words. What is the connections? What are the things that are pointing to hey, that's the answer? And you know what? You'd be surprised. Sometimes it has nothing to do with content. Nothing to do with content. So when we play the game, don't just look for content stuff. Look for patterns and the answers and all this stuff, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, if you're looking for all of this that we have to offer, the content, the audios, the videos, the live sessions, the community, the books, everything that we got, paid, free, all the good stuff, and you want more information, go ahead and scan the QR code, hit the links in the chat. We got on-demand videos and audios. Our audios will be soon on Spotify. Whether you're a member or not, you'll be able to find them there. And then you can watch maybe listen to a couple free ones. You don't watch, but you listen to a couple free ones. And, you could get the audio version of all of that. We have study guides. Yes, they're ebooks, but you can also print them out. So if you study in the 1900s, you can get your coffee stains and Cheeto stains all over them papers, because that's how we did in the 1900s, folks. If you are one of those youngsters born in the 2000s, you might not know about this, but there was once a time where we studied from things called paper books and we had to use highlighters. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you could print them out and you can use them. You can do that way. They're available for the SIE, the 663, and we also have the 26. We have the orientation replay, explains everything that we do, the paid, the free, the great, the good. And we have that Kona community that I was talking about. It's on the Discord. The only way in is you got to hit the link that we have in our link tree. So all that information is found in that QR code. Hit the links in the chat. We're also available on Telegram if you want to reach me over there. But 866-HEY-KONA, 866-439-562 is the phone number. And I am going to tell you guys this week, I will be changing that phone number. I am going to get a different business number, and we'll be slowly drifting away from that number because that number is attached to a service that's kind of janky. I don't get all the messages that I should be. And I can't send out what I can. It's all complicated. You don't want to hear about this at 10 o'clock at night, but we'll be changing the number. That's the bottom line. So I'll let you know when that happens. And so there you go. All right, we got live session reminders happening for tomorrow. We got the SIE and the Series 26. I'm all going from memory. I think SIE is lending and borrowing or something.
That is right.
Yeah, you lend it, you're borrowing. What does that all mean? Well, Brandy's going to go over that tomorrow. She's going to give you a little bit of content. She's going to show you how it looks in the questions, how to identify all the stuff in the question and answers, when you get tested on it. And then plus you get your own Q&A at the end there, all wrapped up in a nice little hour. Starts at 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East Coast. So see, we do have stuff during the day.
Yep.
And then we have the Series 26, and we're looking at why wrong.
Yes.
Why did I get that wrong? Look, you can learn so much from defeats. And so many people just ignore it and they just throw it away and they brute.
Yes.
They brute. They go, oh, I just got a 26. Oh, I just got a 36. Oh, and they go in depression. They eat way too many Oreos. And the next thing you know, they're not studying for a while. Look, that's the wrong way to handle it. We do PMA over here. You take those wrong answers and you go, why did I get it wrong? What can I learn from it? And how am I not going to get it wrong ever again?
Yes.
And Brandy's going to go through that whole technique, that whole strategy tomorrow in the 26th, 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. That's what we're going to do tomorrow.
Yes.
That's the way it happened.
Yep.
One too many Oreos.
That's right.
You think you're okay with just one sleeve, and the next thing you know.
Sleeve?
Next thing you know. Well, yeah, you're a lady. You probably don't need a whole sleeve.
I barely can eat one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I said it, meant it. Oreo's not my favorite.
Sure. Some of us fellas are like, dude, I could do 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. Oh, man. All right. Someone's already jumping ahead. Anyways, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Someone asked when's the Series 6 sessions. By the way, everything you need to know for Kona is found on the first page on Patreon. Our live schedules. If you go on there, also on everything you need for Kona, there is. And also when you sign up, I send you an email with everything. There's an there's a Google Calendar that you can subscribe to, and you can go ahead and see all live sessions when they are, and they'll be up in your Google Calendar, and it actually has the topics, everything you need. Today, if they were asking about Series 6, that happened earlier today. But you can go ahead and look on the main feed and look for that live session that happened today. The replay is already up and posted.
And we have a replay on Thursday.
And we do have a replay of the information on Thursday, but it is not recorded.
No, that's not.
But check out all that information.
Yeah.
All right. No worries. I know they're all like, sorry I asked. No, it's fine.
No.
We're good. It's always good to throw that out there. All right, everybody. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. Because when they give me a picture and they let me know, guess what, Brandy?
What?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. Yes, we do. Oh my goodness. We got passers. We got passers. It was an awesome weekend. How can I say this? We didn't get one.
No.
We didn't get just 2. We didn't just get 3. We got 4 passers, Brandy.
Wow.
We got 4 passers.
Wow.
It was a great weekend.
Yes.
We had a couple SI ears.
Yes.
Then we had a great one pass, and we're just going to go in the order in which we got it.
Yes.
First up is the first one to let me know that she passed her Series 63. Congratulations to Bethany Bell. Yes, passing the Series 63. We're so dang proud of you. We're so honored. I know that Crofty is really excited about this one because that was his study buddy over on the Discord.
Yep.
There's nothing left for him to do but to go past the 63 himself.
That's right.
We asked her what's up and how did she pass. And this is what she said. I passed my 63. Thank you so much to the Kona family for all the support and motivation. I'm telling you, the 4 R's is where it's at. On to the 65. And yes, already started studying for the Series 65, getting that financial advisor flex, and getting on her way to be a financial advisor.
Right on.
Go, congratulations. All the way out in the, I believe the East Coast. Yeah. I think. I don't know. Yes. Yeah. Crofty knows.
Yes. I was going to say, wait a minute. Yes. Because some people in the small group, they were all East Coast one day.
Yeah. East Coast.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandy.
Yes.
I'm glad Crofty's camera's on. I got to see the thumbs up.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Congratulations, Bethany. Anything you want to add about Bethany?
Guys, she was engaged.
She was always plugged into the Discord.
Plugged in on the Discord. She asked questions. She was on the lives. I mean, honestly,
she took advantage of every single thing that we have to offer.
Yeah, that's exactly it. She exactly took advantage of everything. Wasn't shy to ask questions, get clarifications. Because sometimes when we say, you ask questions, you're like, I don't even know what to ask. She asked clarifying questions. Hey, am I doing this right? Or hey, this seemed weird. What's the connection? That type of stuff, guys. Those are the questions that we
Right. Exactly. Things that we could help you with.
Yes.
Right. I feel unmotivated today. That is something. It's a hard one to answer.
That's a little bit more difficult.
But how do we find out this law and regulation? How do we memorize it? That's a lot easier to do.
What's a broker?
Yeah. She was always plugged in, always just right there, and already off to the 65. Congratulations, Bethany. You are now fully licensed and ready to move on to the next level.
Yeah.
Leveling up to in 2023.
That's right.
All right. Our next pastor came to us today.
Yes. was a very surprise message.
Yes, Belinda,
awesome.
right. We were so excited about Belinda passing because she belongs to one of our other passers, Lori Marcus.
Yes.
Who's building a big team out there in Georgia or Florida, right? I think it's Georgia mainly because he always tests in Savannah, but I'm not sure exactly. I know that Belinda tested in Georgia, so I'm gonna assume they're all from Georgia. Building a big team out there and getting her teammates all licensed through us. Belinda is using those techniques, passed the SIE, got it done. I believe the first go or no, 6 go. Yeah, 6 try. It was her 6th try. It was first time using us, but then she stopped using us, but used the techniques anyway. This is what Belinda had to say. She said, "Hey, Brandy, I just want to let you know I passed my SIE today. Even though I canceled Kona, I could still hear you in my head, and you are using those, and I'm using those test taking techniques. Thank you so much for everything."
Yes.
Hey, look, we do stuff for free and we do stuff for paid. We're here for the greater good. And you're always in the Kona family, Belinda. And I'm just glad that we could help you and be a part of this this win.
Yes.
And then thank you so much for letting us know that we helped out with that and contributed. So many people pass and they don't even let us know and they don't tell us. And I don't know if you did or not because they're like, "Well, I didn't pay." I'm like, I don't care. If we help you in any way, let us know.
Yes.
It's always good to know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's not just for my ego, but it makes us feel like we're on the right track on some things. You know what I mean?
We're always rooting for you guys.
Yeah, we're always rooting for you. We play on your team.
That's right.
So congratulations, Belinda, and we are so excited to see you get this pass notice, and you are off to the Series 6 and one step closer to getting fully licensed. And from what I understand, on her RVP run.
Yeah.
This is a big one. So congratulations on getting this done. I can't wait to see the rest of Lori's team getting pass notices, man. She gets her team plugged in, and this is like, I think, like 3rd or 4th one.
Yep.
So congratulations on getting it done.
Yeah.
Lori's got her 26, so she's like firing on all cylinders.
That's right.
So let's go.
She's like, get more licenses.
Yeah, that's right. She's all, let's go. Actually, what she tells them is, we're the truth. So just go plug in. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
I mean, it's true. We got
all right. So I'm excited. I'm guys, we don't just put this up here for recognition. We want you to see all the different people and faces that get this done. Everybody comes from a different background. Everybody's had different challenges. You name it. We've had people go to the, however it is that they, whatever things they face, from every walks of life. Some people think that they can't do it because they're too old. Guys, we've had people pass that are in the 80s. They're 85, 85 years old. Are you telling me you're older than 85? Let me know. Then I'll let you know what she did. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's too old. If you look, when you stop growing, you're not living. That's how I look at it. You're on the downside of it. If you want to stop growing, you're on the downside of it. So don't ever think you're too old. Don't ever think you're too young. Don't ever think you're too busy, and don't think you're too sick. We've had people that are literally going through cancer and chemo who have passed these exams. We've had single mamas, single papas working 2 to 3 jobs and pass these exams and change their lives.
Yep.
I'm motivated by that. That's what Brandy and I do this for free. Look, there's somebody on here that thinks they can't. And they're going to listen to the words I'm saying, and they'll believe that they can. And they're going to see somebody that they identify with, and they go, you know what? If they can, I can. And that's all they ever needed. That's all they ever needed. Look, don't be fooled by like all these other study preps that tell you that it's all in the content and go memorize the book and read it 3-4 times and rewrite it. I got a long list of people that didn't pass and they did that. It's not just about that at all. I know a lot of people can write the Dane Kaplan book over and over. It didn't mean they passed. There's a whole thing about it, guys. There's techniques and there's the mental aspect of it. And so many of you are so ready to pass, but you don't believe in yourself yet. So make sure that when you see people pass, pay attention where they come from, who they look like and what they look like, and realize, you know what? They can do it, I can do it. That's it. And then get to work. It's all about the consistency. You ready to go?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. I'm fired up. I'm ready to get this thing done. Let's learn some techniques. Let's get you guys on the way because it's your time, it's your turn, and we need to get you to pass notice because it doesn't matter. I'm one of those people. I'm like, all right, that's great. All right, you passed. Oh, that's awesome. All right, now my turn. You know what I mean? Like, that's awesome, but I want my turn. So let's talk about it. Tonight, we're going to go do the Kona catchphrase. It's all about learning these questions and learning to really disarm them. Look, if you can see past how the foolery, the smoke and mirrors, see past all the junk that you don't need to see, that just throws you off. So many times people look at a question and they see numbers and they automatically think they need to go grab their calculator, and it's not even a math exam. Number one, guys, if you're taking a securities exam, I just want to tell you right now, this is not a math exam. It's not a math exam. Oh, there's math in it. There's not a math exam. There's ways around it. Trust me. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some answers and questions up on the screen. You're just going to put what you think are the key words, what you see as a connection, what are some patterns, is there opposites in the answers. By the way, we always read answers first. We don't look at questions first because that will lead to us to read the question with intent. And sometimes we can even just get the right answer without even looking at the question. So you'd be surprised. So let's play. Let's do it. We need your participation. Go ahead and put what you think are the keywords into those patterns into the chat. Don't just simply go, answer's D. You learn nothing. You're learning nothing. The learning is identifying those keywords and connections. That's the learning. So let's go. All right. D, deducted from earned income when calculating taxes. C, subject to a reduced tax rate. B, deducted as a tax credit when calculating taxes. A, not subject to federal taxes upon withdrawal. There you go. Yep. I know. As Sally was pointing out, we had somebody that didn't even speak English and passed. I had to have a translator. Deducted. That's beautiful. That's a pattern that we're talking about. Two answers that simply just start with deducted.
Right.
Subject and not subject. I would say A and C are opposite. One's a subject, one's not the subject. No.
Well, look at B in the beginning and look at B and D in the beginning and look at B and D at the end. Right? Because they both say
they're very similar. And what do we say about similar? 90% of the time, that's the answer.
Exactly.
Look it, guys. We have not touched any content whatsoever. I don't know what the answer to this is at all. What at all? I'm simply looking at the words in the sentences. And some people will understand that if you take your exam, it's exactly this way. So pay attention. It is going to be one of those answers.
Right.
50% of the time.
Yeah.
Or 50-50 shot here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Contributions to a tax qualified retirement plan are. What are the key words in the question now? What are you looking at? What's going to get me there? Contributions, tax. But I would say qualified. I know you're waiting for one more.
Waiting for one more word in the question. One more word.
Plan.
One more word. And
they're going around it.
One more word. There we go. Now,
I knew sooner or later they would figure it out.
Yes. Okay. So we got retirement. What does that link to? Earned income or tax credits? I mean, I know I've seen it in the chat. That's right, guys. If you picked retirement and earned income, you would be correct.
Just think about it. Your retirement, is it based on tax credits? No.
No.
No, not at all.
Nope. There you go, guys. Didn't know any content.
That's no content. I know some of you are kind of, oh, but explain it. No, you're missing the point.
Not today. Not today.
Default risk, interest rate risk, B, exchange currency risk, A, purchasing power risk. You guys are very good at Seen it, the risk for sure. Yes. What do we want? What do we want to point out in this like risk? Is anything stand out as different? Is any of them stand out as opposite? C is different. Clara put C is different.
There's actually
People are saying B is different, and some people are saying D is different.
There is actually this one has parentheses. Right.
Beautiful.
I mean, guys, I know that
I don't know.
seems weird, but that's like that was it. That was a hint.
I'm so proud of Eric. It is the hardest thing for him to be that simplistic.
Yes.
And he did it.
Yes. And
a tear almost fell out of my eye.
And honestly, guys, I mean, without when you add content, you could probably find patterns in here, but we're trying not to, right? We're trying not to find securities content in this, right? So, but we did see that one has a parenthesis, right? Okay.
That's it.
Look at the question.
Bond investors are least affected by what type of risk? What are the keywords in the question? And then we'll go for the answer. Keywords in the question. What are we looking for?
Least. Very good. Awesome. And because you got to know what we're talking about.
Bond.
Exactly. Bonds. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Why not look at the word that the answer that stood out simply because it had a parenthesis?
Exactly.
Now, does it sound like anything's exchanging?
No.
When we have a bond?
No.
Does it? No, right?
No.
And we have the word that's least, right?
Right.
Guys.
It's that easy. Look, you're going to go to the exam. I can tell you without a doubt in my mind, you're going to get some questions that you're just going to be totally thrown off by, and you're going to question if you're studying at all. You're not going to know what is going on at all. It doesn't matter. It happens to everybody. These questions are written that way. They're written in a way to completely question life, let alone your studying.
Yeah.
So you got to keep yourself in the game. And yes, I'm telling you, I cannot stress it enough. Sometimes you can get it right just by the fact that you notice that B had parentheses.
Yep.
And you don't even know anything else.
Nope. I mean, we know what an exchange is, right? You bring in one thing, you get another thing. Where does that say that in the question?
And you read the question and you just kind of confirm. You're like, oh yeah, common sense here. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Least affected. I'm not exchanging anything.
Yeah. See? There we go.
All right. D, churning. C, twisting. B, trade shredding. A, painting the tape.
Now, here's what I'm going to say about this particular one. Okay. I'm going to say use, what's it called when like, illustrations, right?
Churning, twisting the same.
Paint a picture. And I'm not trying to hint to A. I'm just saying that there, especially two of these paint a picture just by their words, right?
Right. Twisting.
There you go. I like it. Butter, right?
Churning some butter.
I don't know if C and D are opposite because I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've really never heard of C.
There you go.
Right. So I'm gonna but we know what a twist is, right?
Yeah.
Or like this, a twister.
A twist of lime.
This is make smaller, right? Make smaller, tearing apart. I saw somebody said make finer, right? I'm thinking cheese.
Right.
Right.
Thinking about shredding that paper.
Right. And painting the tape, twisting is on the life exam. Oh.
Painting the tape.
It's been quite a few years.
It's something I do to mask off an area when I paint my stencil.
Yeah, there we go. Mask it off. Right.
Get a little paint on the tape.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Like swipe. Okay. So you guys see that, right? We're just using the words on the screen to paint a picture.
Right. Common sense, common words.
Exactly.
The practice of breaking up larger orders into multiple smaller orders for the primary purpose of maximizing compensation is prohibited and known as...
Right on. You guys saw it,
breaking
right?
it up. Yes. Making smaller.
Boom.
It's all there. It's in the words.
See? see what just painting a picture does.
I will say probably 90% of you don't even know that trade shredding was that. Did you? Didn't know. But you know those words.
Yeah.
That's it. See how easy that is if you just let it.
Just let it happen.
You just let it happen and let it go. Be like Elsa.
That's right.
D, primary market. C, secondary market. B, auction market. A, second market. Yeah, it's the same. So what do we say about the same? Those are automatically crossed off. You can't have the same ones.
He put in the chat. I totally agree with you. I feel like my entire school career was a lie. Dude, I'm right with you. I'm right with you. Okay, sorry.
It's not the first time we heard that, and that's why some people tell us that we're the truth.
Yes. And primary, this does say first, right? I love it. I love it. This one's different. Right? It's an auction market.
Yeah, so we're really down to B or D now.
Right.
So now we could read the question. Let's look for those keywords and then just see what we can get. Which of the following is the best name for the market, which is physical location where buyers and sellers get together to trade securities? Physical location. Yes. Exactly.
I would have went to Harvard if I had Kona, right? Trade. Thank you. That was what I'm looking for, right?
I
Looking
need to
for the
do
word
like some
trade.
commercials like that. I would have went to
All
Harvard.
right, guys. So we already crossed off A and C, right? Because they're the same thing. Second market, secondary market. Like I don't even know what the difference is, right? And we're trading, so it can't be the first. So,
No.
right?
That's the auction. Y'all been to the flea market, and if you haven't been to the flea market, if you haven't been to the indoor swap meet, outdoor swap meet, it's all the same. Auction, you're trading, you're bartering, right?
Right.
You're not paying full price for that knockoff Louis that's called a Slooey. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're just trading.
Exactly. I like it.
All right, here we go. A weak dollar, a high volatility dollar, a strong dollar, a low volatility dollar. Volatility?
Volatility.
Yeah. Opposite, strong, weak, stand, knock off.
Right. Now, can I say this? Now, this is where I am going to tag a little bit of content. Have we talked about volatility dollars? Have you
No.
guys ever heard that? Have you guys ever heard that on a brew?
No. Yeah, if you're brand new, no.
Not really. Haven't really.
Volatility in the market.
Yes.
Nothing to do with currency volatility.
Exactly.
A U.S. importer prefers. What does an importer prefer? What are the keywords in the question first? Prefer U.S. Yes. Importer.
Well, yeah. Did you see that word? It's really this.
Importer is really the main thing.
Yes.
If you're importing, what do you prefer? A stronger dollar or a weaker dollar? If I'm importing goods, right, and things are coming into this country and I'm buying things up,
that's right, guys.
I want more of a stronger dollar so I can buy more.
Look at, I didn't even have to write all that out. You guys had it.
Exactly.
You guys had it. All right.
The stronger my dollar, the more junk I can buy. I mean, the more things I can buy.
Okay, this one, I had to do this one.
All right, D, file for an extension of the offering period. C, return the 25 million to investors. B, the issuer must decide the next step. A, purchase the remaining 5 million of unsold securities. Yes, B has a must. It's part of the Mona.
Now,
you know what I say? I say sometimes that when I see a Mona and only one of the answers, I go, oh, that's probably an untrue statement.
But you know what they're called? You know what they're noticing?
What's that?
That one says purchase and that one says return.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And A and C both have numbers.
they're more closely related. So that's probably the ones.
Like that. Ready?
Yep.
Ugh,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This came at the last question
did it on purpose.
on your exam. You see the numbers, you see the dates. Brandy, where's the answer?
Guys, there is one word in this whole entire mess.
Right. Let me read it out.
The answer.
Jones Co. broker-dealer is underwriting a $30 million debt offering. If the firm does not sell all the bonds within 60 days, the offering will be canceled. So far, Jones Co. has sold $25 million, but tomorrow is the last day of the 60-day period. What must Jones Co. do if they do not sell the remaining $5 million by tomorrow?
Somebody put it, I think one person put it in the chat. I'm gonna say 2 people put it in the chat, guys. The key word.
This is why we study this. This is why we do Kona Catchphrase, because it really goes to
one
word.
And that was that.
Canceled.
Right? So what happens? Right? What happens? We're 5 million short. What's going to happen? We know it's the answer is either A or C. What's the answer?
Do you keep purchasing even though you're canceled and you're short? No.
No, man.
You canceled.
You canceled it. Canceled. Return it. Boom. Done.
That's it.
Didn't even think.
I canceled. Give me back.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what you would do in real life?
Isn't that what this is called?
Especially if you had like that much money going in and it's canceled.
You have 60 days or canceled. It doesn't say 60 days and maybe we'll negotiate the next step. It doesn't say that.
No, this ain't an auction.
We're
not dealing slewies.
No, man. The question said 60 days or cancel, not 60 days. Let's negotiate. Boom.
That's it.
Done.
Look at guys. There's no content in that really.
Nah.
It's just common sense.
Right.
Approach your quizzes more relaxed. Look at the words that you see on the screen. Some of you have been on this planet for a minute. Use that real life experience, those real world already learned things that you already know. Just apply it. You're already ahead of the game. Just use it.
Yes.
You don't need to confuse yourself with all the content and extra words that don't mean anything. Just look at the words that they gave you, use it against them, take advantage of it, look for those patterns. It's easy. So much so that I want you to go get your own quiz right now. Remember, being consistent is where it's at every single time. Be consistent. Practice these skill sets. It is a skill set to do this stuff. And look, I'm not saying 100% does it work all the time, but even if it works only 20% of the time and you're scoring in your 50s on just content, look, that's 70%. That's a pass notice. What else do you want? Doesn't matter if you score 80s and 90s on any of these exams. You'll never know.
You don't.
You just get a pass.
Just get pass.
Collect the pass notice, strut out of there like George Jefferson, and just move on up.
There's a 30% range, guys, and all it says is pass.
That's it. So it's your turn. Tomorrow we got live sessions happening tomorrow night. The Studying Brew will be back at the same time, same bat channel, same bat time, but I will not be here tomorrow night, guys. I'm going to go spend time with my dad and some medical issues with my pop. So I'm going to go do spend some good time with my dad, and we're going to go see some Dodgers together, father and son time. And yeah, you know, when your parents hit 75, it's time to spend that time with them as much as you can. So I'm going to go do that. So I won't be here tomorrow. I think I'll be missing my very first brew out of 775 episodes. So I'll be back on Wednesday, but Brandy will be here. We'll have the same thing. We'll do it all. I'll put out the brew later that night. Everything will be the same, except I just won't be there tomorrow night for all my shenanigans. So we should get like a guest sometime.
I know. Somebody already requested to be a stand-in.
Oh yeah? Who do we got?
Right now, the youngest.
Oh, one of the kids? Maybe we will. Maybe I'll have a kid take over. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Remember to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.